Hello. Hello. I'm really happy to join you today with this live video, on how do I deal with procrastination? How do I stop procrastinating? This has been a really common question and comment within the group, and I've been quite surprised by how many people have actually requested this at the moment. So I thought we'd cover this today. So we're going to have a look at how to stop procrastinating. Now, this technique that I'm going to talk you through actually will help you if you are procrastinating about something, but also if you're feeling really motivated to do something that you don't want to do or that you shouldn't really be doing right now. So for example, if you want to buy yourself a new dress and you haven't got enough money to buy it right now, and you know that you shouldn't really be buying other things at the moment. So this technique will also help with procrastinating, but also with feeling too motivated as well. So it'll help with both ends of the spectrum. So as always, I'm Rebecca Lockwood, your neuro-linguistic programming trainer, hypnosis trainer, and breakthrough coach trainer. And I'm really excited to support you to this live of how to stop procrastinating. Hello. So let's dive in. So as I said, this technique will really help you with whether you feel like you're procrastinating about doing something and you want to take action upon something, or the opposite of that, you're feeling too motivated to do something. Maybe you want to buy yourself something and you know at the moment you shouldn't be buying yourself something, or you want to do something and you're really motivated to doing it, but you just haven't got time to do it at the moment. So this is really helpful as well if you have a business and you've got like, what's that word, where you are really excited to do lots of different things, you're multi-passionate, and you know that you need to focus and really keep the radars on one specific target, one specific thing, one specific topic, and this will really help with that. Okay, so as always, I've got my notes to make sure that I stay on track and don't go off on a tangent, which can still quite possibly happen, but we'll get there. So how to deal with procrastination. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to have a look at what's called submodalities. Now, to explain this fully, or to give you a brief overview actually of why this makes a difference, is when we think about something in our mind, we usually think in pictures. And so we have an image in our mind, or it could be a movie of something that we are going to do, or something that we're thinking about. Some people say they don't have pictures, but at the subconscious level, we all have pictures. It just may be that you may not be consciously aware of that. And so if you are consciously aware of that, what happens is you have a picture in your mind of everything, of something that's going to happen. So if I say to you, think of you going to the shop, you create an image in your mind of you going to the shop, right? Every single person's picture is different because we all have a different model of the world. What happens with that picture is it has what we call submodalities in neuro-linguistic programming. And within those submodalities, we have subsets of modalities. Now, these are visual, which is in pictures. These are auditory, which can be in sounds. These can be kinesthetic, which are feelings. And so our minds create these images and these are built up upon. And so we have pictures, we can put sounds to that, we may not, but we may. And within the pictures section then, which is what we're going to focus on today, you have even further subsets of that. So if you are thinking of your picture in your mind, it could be bright or it could be black and white. It could be colourful or it could be dark. It could be bright or dim. It could be blurred or clear. It could be a landscape picture or it could be a portrait picture, right? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk you through a really simple technique, which is going to really help you if you're procrastinating by using these images in your mind and changing the submodalities really easily. But it's so powerful because when we change the internal representation in our minds, which is the picture, it will change the way that we feel towards that picture. Because what our subconscious minds do is we create images, and then from that image we create feelings and actions which can lead to our behaviors, because we project that out into the world, which creates our behaviors, which creates our results, which create our outcomes. So how to deal with procrastination. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to picture the thing that you do not want to do in your mind. So what is it that you're procrastinating over? So for example, if it's doing some paperwork, or let's say replying back to emails. Okay, so I'm procrastinating over replying back to emails. So picture that in your mind. Picture replying back to emails in my mind. So whatever it is that you're procrastinating over, create the image of that in your mind. Okay. Then the second thing we want to do is we want to make that picture really small and dark in the bottom corner. Just make it really small, like a postage stamp. Make it small and dark so you can't see it, or so it's really dark, and make it like really small and dark in the corner of your mind. Okay. Now, the third thing you want to do is you want to see the picture through your own eyes. So you're seeing the picture through your own eyes. You're not in the picture, you're seeing the picture through your own eyes. So make sure you're doing that. So the first thing, picture the thing that you're procrastinating over in your mind. The second thing, make it small and dark in the bottom corner. Small and dark like a postage stamp. The third thing, make sure you're seeing the picture through your own eyes. And now what we're going to do is we're going to blast that picture up big and bright in front of you, as big as you possibly can with that picture. Make sure you're seeing it through your own eyes. Make the picture big and bright. Make it as colourful as possible. Make it really compelling. Now what happens when we do this is when we make the picture more compelling and brighter and bigger and bolder, we tend to feel more motivated towards making that happen, and we start to pull towards it, right? So make the picture really big and bright, make it really colourful. How else could you make that picture more compelling? Could you make it colourful? Could you turn the colours up? Could you make the picture really big, life size? However you feel more motivated towards moving towards it, how can you change that picture to make yourself feel like moving towards it? Make sure you're looking through your own eyes, make the picture big and bright, make the picture colourful, turn the submodalities up. Okay, so you'll notice that what happens is when you make the picture big and bright, you feel more compelled and more motivated towards moving towards that picture. So what will happen at a conscious and a subconscious level is we'll start to take actions towards making that happen and stop procrastinating because we'll feel more compelled and more motivated towards moving towards it. Now, on the flip side of that, say for example, you're really wanting to buy a new dress, but you know that right now you don't need a new dress, but you really want to buy yourself this new dress or a new pair of shoes, whatever. So if you think about that picture in your mind, you'll usually find that picture is already big and bright. It's big and bright, and it's really colourful, it's really exciting, and you can see it through your own eyes because you're buying yourself the new dress or you're wearing the new dress and you feel really good, which is fantastic. But at the moment, it's not something that you should be doing. And this is theoretical. Is that the right word? This is an example that I'm giving you. So what you want to do is you want to make that picture small and dark in the bottom hand corner. Make sure you see yourself in the picture and it's small and dark in the bottom hand corner. Make it small like a postage stamp and make the picture really dark and dull. And what you'll find now is the feelings also move away with it. And so the feelings of motivation may have disappeared, and you may have noticed you no longer want to buy that dress right now or that pair of shoes. And the same thing goes for if you have a business and you have loads of different exciting ideas that you want to take action upon, but you know right now is not a good time. So you may have seen that I just released the magazine, the Mindset Edit. So if you've not already caught that, you can buy it now for just $2.99. It is amazing. It's over 100 pages of pure solid gold. It is amazing. And I had the idea of doing the magazine for about 9 months, and I really wanted to work on it. Like I really wanted to just dive in and start working on it. But I knew at that time it wasn't a good time for me to be focusing my efforts away from other things in my business, and I really needed to park it. And so I used this technique to really help me just park it to the side. Every time it would flash up at me like, hello, let's take action on this. And I was really motivated towards doing it, but I knew that that wasn't the right time. And so I would just take that picture and make it small and dark in the bottom lower left-hand corner and make it as small as a postage stamp and see myself in the picture. And along with the feelings of motivation of getting it done, they disappeared. And I knew it would be there when I needed it. So this is a really good technique to help stop procrastinating, but also stop you feeling really too motivated towards doing things as well. It's very simple, but very, very powerful. And the reason why it works is because of the way that we visualize things in our minds. So As always, I'm Rebecca Lockwood, your neuro-linguistic programming trainer, hypnosis trainer, and breakthrough coach trainer. And if you need anything at all from me, please do reach out. Have an amazing day, and I'll catch you again live next week, next Monday, answering one of the most common questions and comments that we have in the group.